Hey guys, Katie here. Hey, listen, I am going to be going over some very powerful content. And as you can see right here, this is about killer copywriting and how to convert sales online for really any business. And this is very powerful, and I want you to pay attention. As a matter of fact, if you have Facebook up, if you have your email up, if you have your phone next to you like I do mine, I'm gonna put that away. If you have anything, just shut everything off because this right here could literally radically change your life. It really can. And as you can tell, I have actually taken some specific notes that will help you in any business. And I really want to create value to you and just kind of tell you like it is online. I will tell you one thing, I have built up a nice full-time income online. I was literally broke when I started this business because I had just finished I was consulting, for a company, and I was not, let's just say it wasn't a very good place that I was in at the moment. And I was kind of just fed up with life. I have just been frustrated. I have the last several years, I have been in business for myself, and I've had a lot of ups and downs. And I've had some success, and I've fallen flat on my face. And when you begin to fall flat on your face, kind of back to back to back, you get tired, right? Life can kind of just beat us down. And I was just in a place in my life where I was just done with specific things. I said, you know what? I no longer care about being in 18,000 places at once just so I can run a business. And, here I was basically trying to preach to people, hey, build a business from home, when really I was miserable. I was absolutely miserable. And then I find this platform, and it radically changed my life. And what I saw was a couple of things. Number one, I saw a way to really work from home, genuinely online in front of the computer, and that was something that I was looking for. And then number two, there was a lot of things that I want to do. I have a vision for the world, actually, and I needed a place where I could be myself and I could earn an income online, at the same time learn all the skill sets that I'm looking to learn, so I can upscale things that I want to do in my life and really help a lot of people, because that's another passion of mine. I already have the ability to, I've built other businesses and companies, and I know a lot about sales and closing techniques and different strategies, and I've actually done that for almost 20 years. I just haven't really come to the marketplace and said, hello, I can help you. So here I am working with this platform because I want to help you. And I was listening today to Dave Sharpe, who is the co-founder with this company. Love these guys, love Dave and Dave. I love Dave Sharpe's passion. I love his mission. I love everything that he brings to this company to help us. I mean, that's just the truth. But one of the actually, I have 10 points that can radically help you make money online, and where you need to start. Now, listen, just as Dave said in this audio, I'm actually going to tell you this is something that I should charge you for. I really should charge you for this information. That's how powerful it is. So I want you to get a piece of paper and a pencil or a pen, whatever, and I want you to write this down and keep this video close by, because I'm telling you, if you're looking to build online, if you're looking to create value with yourself, with your brand, with your product, whatever, these 10 points are going to help you. So let me show you something. First of all, point number one, when you're writing killer copy, that can really help you convert sales online, no matter what product or affiliate link or whatever that you're promoting, okay? And I'm not just talking about with this platform that I work with. I said you can do this with anything. You really can. So I'm really being transparent here to help you hopefully create value wherever you're at. You know what I mean? So write like you talk. You know, uh, I know a lot of people struggle with this. They struggle finding their voice. And how do I know this? Because I did for a really long time. I knew that I had certain skill sets, but I really didn't know fully what my voice was. And I will tell you, I'm really going to open up to you, I'm still finding it. I'm still in that process of blossoming in areas in my life where I'm becoming more confident with not just myself and loving myself, but really allowing myself to be exposed. That wasn't something I was, if you would have told me I would have been doing videos a year ago, I'd have said, you're smoking crack. I was not in that place mentally in my head. Um, but you really want to write like you talk, like when I do emails with people or when I'm talking to people, I just tell them like it is. I'm not looking to be some guru or whatever. I'm a human, and I'm a person. I'm a mom. I'm a wife. I grew up on a farm. Like I've never looked at myself greater than anybody else ever, really, in my whole life. So I love to write like I talk. And when I saw that being a staple to writing killer copy online, ad copy. I'm sorry, ad copy. Let me put that there. Um, I was like, whoa, I can do that. And I'm still learning. But the cool thing is I've built up a nice income online. I went from like just in like 90 days, really after I was kind of learning everything, it was really the last 90 days is where my business really took off. But okay, so the second point, focus on, and this might offend some of you teachers out there. I'm not sure, but really, ultimately, you want to focus less on grammar and more on easy reading. People, can they really read what you're writing? If you're just talking about a bunch of stuff that people, or if you're talking like if you're an analytical person and you like to be very analytical, people don't like that. They just really don't. You want to connect with people. Really, people connect through who you are, through your heart, through your passion. Just like when I'm talking about this information, I'm actually very passionate about it, even though I haven't mastered it yet. However, I have created results from this platform by utilizing this information right here. The third thing he talked about was create more white space, meaning I can go a little bit deep here, but I'm going to keep it simple. Like you want to focus, like when you're writing emails, you want to focus on writing narrow emails instead of like long, sentences that you have to read from left all the way to the right, from left all the way to the right, right? You really want to keep them narrow so people can. Here, let me see if I can find one. You know what? Here, let me show you. I'll show you this right here. This is actually an email that I just sent out, and see how that's narrow. See how, like, it's easy to read. And we're actually doing our Empower Hour call tonight, which is really exciting. It's my favorite. I love Mondays. I do. I love Mondays. They're my favorite day. I get so much done. So that's what you want to focus on when you're doing emails, okay? Number four, people want to be entertained. Yeah, just entertain them. Stories, um, pictures, um, you know, whatever it is, just people like to be entertained. They really do. Okay, that's pretty self-explanatory. If you have something that you already entertain people with, you could literally step out and just focus on that. And you could build a business by doing that with this platform. You really could. Okay, number six. Always give people a clear call to action. What does that mean? Well, you can stop what you're doing literally right now and you can go ahead and click that link below. And I want you to fill out that form right now. And what'll happen is it'll take you through a process of filling out your information. You can go and get started right now. As a matter of fact, you can go ahead and do that. You can go ahead and get started. And then I will personally contact you when I see that you have joined, and I'll get you started in this business today, making a full-time income online. Okay. So was I clear giving that call to action? Yeah, I told you what to do. So don't make it difficult on yourself when you're growing any business. Okay, it might be this business. You might not even be on my team and you're watching this. Okay, which is cool. Follow the steps. It's not that difficult. But if you really are in that place, and I'm being serious, if you really are in that place where you're like, Katie, I am suffocating in debt. I really don't know what the next step is in my life. I'm so desperate, I can't even pay attention. I need you to stop what you're doing. I need you to set everything aside, and I need you to go ahead and click that link below and make a decision right now. Make a decision right now with your life and fill out that form, and I can't wait to personally meet you. Okay? So, step number 7, guys. The formula really to capture people's attention. is have a big, wait a second. I skipped one. I skipped one. I skipped one. Number five. I did number six. Don't be perfect. That's actually what people can relate to is when you're not perfect. Um, no, and you know what's funny too is I actually misspelled a lot of these words and auto spell corrected them because I thought you're looking at a C student, C, D, and F student. Um, have an opinion and be bold. What I mean, do you feel strongly about something? And I don't mean be a jerk to turn people off. I'm not talking about that. But have conviction. What are you passionate about? You know, like for me, my biggest passion is to see people like you succeed. Truly, the bottom of my heart. And as a matter of fact, it's such a strong desire, it makes me mad sometimes. But when I see people not living up to their potential that I believe that they can live up to, actually breaks my heart. It really does. And also too, I was that person. You know, I wasn't living up to what I know that I can be, not just inside of the marketplace, but really to people. You know, my favorite thing to do is to encourage people. My favorite thing to do is to believe in people. And I believe in people like you that even if you're in the worst of circumstances, especially people who are genuinely struggling. And what do I mean by that? I don't mean some pompous jerk that's like, well, you're just going to have some big arrogant ego and you just want to go ahead and shut this video off while you're watching it and say that girl doesn't know what she's talking about, lady doesn't know what she's talking about. No, I'm talking about someone who has a genuine struggle and they really want to get out of their circumstances and they're really ready to do whatever it takes, but they don't have the skill sets, but they're ready to take that step. If that's you, friend, click the link below. I'm serious. I want to meet you. I want to show you how this works because that was me. I was skeptical. I'm not going to lie. But at the same time, I said, for 25 bucks, let me check this thing out for myself. And it ended up being the greatest decision in the world. And let me just tell you this, sometimes it's the things that we disagree with, right? The things that we are more skeptical with. Sometimes that's what is designed to be our prosperity in our life. You just never know. You never know. So, anyways, okay, let's go on to number seven. I don't want to take up any more of your time. Um, Formula. Have a big, bold headline, guys, that gets people's attention and it solves a problem. So, what problem do you know that you can solve? You can build a big business just off of that alone. I promise you that. Number eight, tell stories. People want to hear a story. Uh, um, and number nine, just tell people what to do. Tell people to buy. Tell people to, um, you know, tell them what they do. They're waiting to be told what to do. They need you to tell them what to do. They need guidance. People in the beginning, if they're ready for change and they're ready to be coachable and teachable, you got to tell them what to do in the beginning and be confident about that because it's your confidence that inspires them into action. So that's a very powerful point, with number nine. And number 10, study from great people, study from great copywriters, guys. Learn how to write high converting emails. And how do you do that? Well, just opt into professionals that you know that have high converting sales online, opt into their list and study their emails every day. That is what I did. All I do every single day is I study people. That's all I do. I study successful people. I study the market. And it's a process, for me, I've got big goals, like really big goals that'll cost millions and millions of dollars to help change the world. But I have to be practical too. Sometimes, I personally believe a good leader will not only have a good spiritual sense, but they'll also have a good practical sense, making good decisions as they're moving forward and growing inside of their journey and inside of helping people and inside of leading people. And that's just the truth. So a lot of times I'm practical about things because at the end you can be all spiritual all day long, but hey, I've got a strong faith. Anybody that knows me that's watching this, they know I have strong faith in my God. But at the same time, if I'm not actually doing the work, if my hands aren't working, He's not going to prosper them. So I'm very passionate about, get to work. You know what I mean? If that's where you're at in your life. And if that's where you truly are right now, it's like you're just missing some current skill sets because you got this vision inside of you that's stirring. Listen, friend, you've got to make a decision today. Today, not tomorrow. You are running out of time in your life. Before you know it, you're not going to have the time, or you might be that person that's older in life who has lost all this time. Stop wasting time. Click the link below, fill out that form, and I will see you on the inside. Okay? I'll see you on the inside. Click the link below. Click the link below. Click the link below. Fill out the form. I can't wait to meet you. Bye. Click the link.